We're gonna look at the raspberry wine. It's fully fermented at this point, and we're gonna rack it, and we're gonna taste it. And thank you, Ashley, for coming on back.
I really wanted to be on another video, so.
Yeah, Logan Paul didn't call back, so.
It kind of smells like cranberry juice.
You think so?
With like
so
wine.
You definitely still can't smell because this smells putrid.
Oh.
I don't know why. Actually, okay, the putrid smell kind of wafted
It just
away.
smells like wine.
But as it was fermenting, I quickly discovered it smelled really sour and gross and bad. And the only other time I've had something like that happen is when I fermented blackberries. Now, I posted on online forum and asked the good people who make wine at home, does this happen to you when you use raspberries in a fermentation? And everyone was like, ooh, you suck. So I don't know why I did that.
Everyone said no?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't think it's infected. But right now it smells pretty good. Ashley? All right, what's it sitting at, Ashley?
0.9.
0.990. Yeah. Which is, that means that all of the sugar's gone. The yeast fermented this to complete dryness. This was a success. And because it began at 1.090 and it ended at 0.990, which gives us an alcohol content of 13.1%. So this is right where you want it to be. For most wines, you want to hit between 13 to 14% for the most balanced flavor profile. A lot of people think, I want this to be as high alcohol as possible. Well, you can do that. You can push it to 19, 20%, but it's not going to taste good. And we're not making wine to get drunk in the most efficient way. We're making wine that tastes as good as it can.
I thought we were making wine to get drunk.
We're doing it for both, to be honest.
Like always, all of our equipment is sanitized.
That's right.
Before this process.
Mm-hmm. Star San sanitizer kills bugs. Blah, blah, blah. It's pretty boring at this point. But it is essential, so you just gotta do it. It's kind of like most things in life. What we're gonna do now with our colander and bowl is we're gonna take that bag of fruit out, put it in here, let the wine drain out of it because I don't want to waste anything. Ashley, do the fun thing.
Do the messy part?
Mm-hmm. Ashley,
Yeah.
per my tradition, I would like 2 fascinating facts about you.
Oh, I thought of another one.
Okay. I didn't include your first one in the other video.
Oh,
so.
okay. So I have 2.
Okay.
Okay. My first fact is that I have 2 uvulas.
Ew.
And then the second was I was born in Oregon.
What were you doing in Oregon? All right, it's pretty sufficiently drained at this point. Ashley, do the thing. Cool.
Every last drop.
Alrighty, cutie pie. What are we doing next?
Oh, that's so sweet. We're going to siphon. Do not.
It's okay.
We're going to siphon this into this.
No. Oh, it's
Into
so,
this one.
these.
And what is this for?
This is for elevation. You have to elevate your source vessel above the destination vessels in order for gravity to like make a siphon work. So we're gonna rack this, get it off of all the that's in here, and let them sit for however long it takes until they become ruby crystal clear. This is an auto siphon. The reason it's called an auto siphon is because you pump it several times and then the siphon works. You don't have to suck on the end of it like you do when you're stealing someone's gas. And this is a wine filler. So you just put it in as far as it can go, get it nice and secure in there. This allows you some more control when you're moving from like carboy to carboy or bottle to bottle when you're bottling, because when you press down, wine flows. Pull up, wine does not flow. So now for the key moment, Ashley. Put this in there all the way to the bottom and give it several presses until it starts. Be careful, don't go all the way.
because I got air in there.
You're good. You can stop.
I'm a little stuffy.
Hi, little stuffy. I'm Miles. So at this stage, the key here is to leave as little headspace, as little air in here as possible. You want enough air so you can fit your bung in here. But besides that, oxygen at this point is just gonna ruin what you got. All right, so we made it to the end. This one got the most fruit pulp in it. Honestly, when this settles out, it'll be about half of this that's just dense cake, and it's gonna look gross. But then the upper half will be clear wine. You don't really have to save as much as I saved here. You're gonna waste some and throw some wine away. But I like having this because then when I rack this, I'll have to leave some of it behind and I can top it up with what's in here. I'm so smart.
Did you do your hair this morning?
What kind of a question is that? Because I can't tell what angle you're coming from. Did I do my hair this morning? Like, it doesn't look like it and wow. Or it's way too manicured and gross. Like, did you do your hair this morning? That's exactly what you sounded like. So you know what, Ashley? I'm not giving you any more information. So, bung and airlock. At this point, there's no sugar in here, so fermentation is not going to continue. But there is carbon dioxide gas in solution, like in the liquid, that over time, the carbonation will...
Bubble.
Yeah, that over time, it will lose its carbonation. The carbon dioxide will...
Fizzle
out. Yeah, it'll fizzle. The carbon dioxide will fizzle out. And if you don't have an airlock, there's no way for that gas to escape, and so the pressure will build up. Now, is there enough carbon dioxide in here to turn it into a bomb? Probably not, but I still think it's a safe game to use a bung and an airlock.
I think my bomb sound was better.
I think it was too. Now, however...
Now, for this one, Miles doesn't have any more of these that will fit this size. So...
I'm just going to use the lid that it came on. So I'm not going to have an airlock for it. It's really going to be okay. If this explodes, I'll tell you all about it and I'll admit my mistake. But I don't think that'll happen. So what do you do now? Take these, put them back in your closet, if that's where you've been keeping them. Anywhere that's a cool, dark place out of light. If you put it directly in sunlight, you'll notice the color fade very, very quickly. And that's not what we want. So put it in a cool, dark place and let it sit for however long it takes until it's noticeably clear. And then rack again, get it off of what's called the gross lease. This is like the first round of really gunked up. Get it off of that. And that's all we have for this part of it. Now we move on to tasting. Now, Ashley got coronavirus and has since had an impaired sense of smell and taste. So her input on this is going to be pretty much next to useless. So I will carry the weight of describing to you what we're tasting, since you can't taste it unless you made it. That'd be cool. So
cheers!
Go ahead and smell it first before you drink it.
It has an elegant aroma.
Can you smell the raspberries? Like, would you know if this was a raspberry wine?
I probably wouldn't know that. No.
Yeah, like I said, super impaired sense of smell. For me,
can you smell the raspberries?
I can. I made a cranberry raspberry wine a while back, just from store-bought juice. I can smell that tangy raspberryness, which I'm thrilled about.
See, this kind of smells like cranberry to me. Like
I've
kind
never
of
had cranberry all by itself.
plain cranberry juice?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I didn't. I wasn't allowed to have cranberry juice growing up.
Why?
Private. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it smells really tangy. Really like sour, but in a good way. All right, you taste first.
Just throw up.
You're not gonna like it. You're not gonna. There's no way you like this.
Yeah, I'm nervous then. Pinkies up. It's sour.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she can get like the basic categories like sour, sweet, salty, but anything beyond that. I love it. We're just gonna call it here. I'm gonna drink this shit tonight. No, this is a little sour,
See?
a little tart.
Yeah.
That's directly from the raspberries.
Hmm.
To me, it's got a like high fruit flavor profile. Like I taste the raspberries, even though it's totally dry. There's no sugar in here, and it's really tart, really sour. Now that doesn't worry me for two reasons. Number one, as wine ages, it improves. The flavors meld together more. The alcohol content recedes, which is interesting. I don't taste any alcohol in this. Like I taste the warming sensation a little bit, but I don't taste the ethanol, which is nice.
See, I think I kind of taste the alcohol.
You do? The second reason is that we're going to add sugar to this. I think the really high acid content, the high sourness, needs to be balanced out by high sweetness. And that is what sugar will do. It really cuts off the sourness and it doesn't taste as sour on your tongue. Well, did you have anything else you wanted to say, Ashley, while you have your 15 minutes of fame here?
Thank you, Miles, for this wonderful experience.
It was really kind of me to let you come on here.
It was, and I really enjoyed learning how to make wine and making it with you.
Thanks, Ashley. I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you, and thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Go ahead and comment on the video. Tell me what I did right, what I did wrong, and we'll keep on going. So in 5 weeks or so, we will return to this.
And if you haven't watched how we made this beautiful wine,
check out part 1.
go watch that video.
In the meantime, watch my videos and take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.